Hello everyone, welcome back to the ISCRO Junior Series, here for round 9 of 10 here at Provo. This is the second to last race of the season, and there is a lot on the line today. As coming into this round, Kenny Moma has a great opportunity to lock up the championship once and for all. He's got a 62-point lead, and his closest rival, Brandon Barnes, well, he's got his work cut out for him. Now, Pontiac had been fumbling in qualifying the past couple of races, but for this race, they got their act together, as both Kenny and Brett Moma qualified very well, and Brandon Barnes starts back in 15th. And here's the situation for it. If Barnes wants to stay in this title fight, he needs to at least finish second, lead the most laps, and have Kenny Moma finish last. He does not have to lead the most laps if he wins the race. If Kenny Moma leads a lap, then he lead the most. If Kenny Moma leads the most, then it's game. He'll win the title no matter where he finishes. But yeah, this track has produced some pretty solid racing during the short time we've been on it. Why is it saying no data? During the short time we've been on it. Why is it saying no data? No, it seems to be fine. Okay. Guess I won't worry about that. But yeah, 25 laps ahead of us. It's going to be a pretty exciting race. While I get down to the track for our starting lineup, where Austin Rogers has taken the pole. It's the first of his career completing a qualifying sweep in the Elite Series and the Junior Series for Full Frontal Motorsports, because of course one of their SES drivers, Shane Vincent, took the pole for the SES race, and I still have no idea how. But Rogers is on pole today. He had a great run at Homestead, keeping up the momentum here, and he's looking to get a win to cap off his year. Marcel Page starts second. Of course, he's returning to this team next year. Wants to have an impressive performance. The man of the hour, Kenny Moma, rolls off in P3. Great qualifying run when it matters most. He might be able to do it all today. Nonagon Scott on his outside there in the 40. Don't know if he's returning to this team, but I would expect he is, because he's had a pretty good season. Brett Moma rolls off 5th, trying to get momentum back on his side after some struggles. Alex Gray starts 6th. He's had some very impressive performances, but maybe not the results to show for them. He wants to get something good going, and then here's a guy who has been getting some stuff going. Tristan Faulkner starting in 7th. It seems like that win at Juarez just completely turned momentum in his favor, because he's been looking a lot better since then. Haley Takoto rolls off 8th. She is actually going. It was originally suspected that she would not be returning to this team because Ino Kamado had been signed to the 68, but recently contract negotiations broke down, and Kamado decided not to race in the Junior Series, and Takoto has been re-signed. So it's a bit of a weird turn of events for it to happen, but Takoto is back on the grid, back in the 68 for next year, and she wants to end this year on a high. Joseph Maldonado in car number 7 here. He rolls off 9th, and the expected announcement finally came, as Maldonado has been officially announced to be joining Hirachi Racing Technologies in the Panasonic Light Series next season. So congrats to him on being a Junior Series alumni, to being one of the first Junior Series alumni to get a full-time ride in the PLS. And then right, your top 10 is Anthony Moore. Go for the rest of the grid here. Here's Barnes in 15th. Got to keep an eye on him. Got Stanton Faber, who's in PLS free. He's entered the PLS free agent market. He wants to move up, and that's something. Francois Chastain, after last race, after almost winning Homestead, he was signed to Mazda's Junior Series team. It's good to see him get a ride. And this man right here, Tristan Vargas, not had the best season, has shown potential, just hasn't really had the results to show for it. He'll be making the jump. To the surprise of a lot of people, Vargas is making a jump to PLS. He'll be driving for McShane, the 41 for McShane Motorsports in place of Avril Mead. And I'm not sure if Vargas is ready, but it's still good to see him get an opportunity. It's exciting to see what's going to happen. And it's also going to be exciting to see what happens in this race as we're getting ready to start here at Provo.
Drivers, to your cars.
That's a little bit of a long wait time. But yeah, hey Eric. Yeah. 25 laps of racing here at this road course. Standing start. This first turn, there's a lot of things could happen in this first turn. It's an off-camber turn. It's one of the weirdest parts of the circuit, and you'll see a lot of passes in that turn throughout the race. Now, let's get ready to race as we wait for the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Engines are fired. They're gonna be waiting for the green flag as they get ready to put down the throttle. We go racing here in Utah. Green flag is out. We're rocking in Provo. Great jump by Kenny Moma. He's all over the bumper of the 01 as they head into turn one. Moma sends it down the inside, and we're restarting. Nice job, guys. I have a feeling that's gonna happen a lot. Yeah. I also like that. That's also the thing that's gonna be keeping me from getting a freaking clean start. Like once we get one, we should be good. It's just that stupid first turn. Nobody likes it. But yeah, very weird turn. Gonna see a lot of interesting stuff. And yeah, let's give it a go. Drivers waiting for that green flag to put the throttle down for the standing start. We're green. We're rocking in Provo. Good start from Austin Rogers. Page kind of spins the tires a little bit as we head into turn one. Moma dives it down. And Page going very wide there. Looks like it's going to be nice and clean. And Kenny Moma takes the lead. It's a Moma 1-2 right off the bat. Theme of this season, huh? But Brett's not going to let Kenny run away. He makes the move. Down in this, 4 wide the back. Oh, that's dicey. Oh, contact! They're beating banging! Anderson Reed, is he gonna seriously force that move? Oh my god, he's gonna force it. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, wow! That is insane! I can't believe they made that work. Oh, we're still 4 wide. We are still 4 wide. I don't know how they made that work. That was incredible. Incredible driving by these youngsters. Brett Moma leads the first lap. Kenny is going to try to dive it down on him, get the traction off of turn 1. You're going to see a lot of passes in turn 1. That's basically the main passing spot on this circuit. Tristan Faulkner's had a great start. He's up to P3. We'll see if he can keep that going. There will be pit stops in this race. The pit window is somewhere around lap 16, lap 18, something like that. So a bit past halfway. Rogers not had a good start to things. He's falling back. And Brandon Barnes, I mean, his championship's on the line. He knows that, and he's immediately getting to work. He knows what he has to do. Just have a good race out here. He's in the top 10. He's gonna try to go around the outside of Takoto. That's probably not gonna work, because you want to have the inside heading into turn 1. You don't have to complete the move, really. It's just you need the inside, and oh boy, Kenny is starting to pull a gap a little bit. Brett reels him in a little bit in turn 1, though. Good turn 1 for Brett. 3 wide here, Takoto. Trying to move up to P6, and she'll get that pretty easily. Rogers needs to get that momentum swing back on his side. And Barnes swings it wide. He's under fire from Page, who also did not have a good start. He's been losing positions hand over fist. Page I think, is going to be able to get that spot back. Yeah, he was outside the top 10. He's back in it now, though, as he forces Barnes wide. Brett trying to make the move. I don't know if he's going to be able to make that one work. To the outside, Kenny forces him a little wide, and Faulkner, I think, is gonna take advantage of that battle. And Barnes is stuck. Got a car in the pits. Carla Violet, that is scheduled? Why is she pitting? That's weird. So, something going on up to 45 of Carla Violet. That's a tough break for her. She's not really had a lot of luck this season. And Faulkner has taken P2 away from Brett Moma. Could he get another win? That would be a shocker. He's been looking pretty good lately. Maldonado is fighting of Nonagon Scott here for P4. And Rogers is slowly working his way back up. Barnes has slipped out of the top 10, I think. Yeah, he's down to P12. Not ideal. We'll see what he does here. He's gonna probably try to hook it on the inside. Just get that spot away from just take that spot from Canton. Because usually you do not want to be on the outside like off of that final turn, because you'll leave yourself wide open. And that's what Canton did. Allows Barnes to get away. But at the front, it is a very familiar sight. Kenny Moma starting to pull a gap very fast as ever. Just what a phenomenal driver this young kid is. Like, he's got a bright future ahead of him. In fact, it's been recently announced that Kenny Moma will actually get to make some Elite Series starts next season. He is still primarily running the Light Series for Dow DuPont, but he will be making about 2 starts in Chevron Motorsports' number 77 car in the Elite Series. That should tell you how much talent he has. That he's been I think he's shown just how much talent he has, because he's going from junior to getting a part-time getting an opportunity to run in the Elite Series just in 2 years. That's insane. Yeah, Moma's probably going to clinch the title. She's looking pretty good. Yeah, I don't know why Violet's in. It looks like they took tires, so I think that's scheduled. Very weird strategy for the 45 team. Barnes immediately streaked away from the 98. He's trying to close in on Austin Rogers now. And we'll see if these guys can close in at all. Still pretty dense back here. Anthony Moore, he's fallen back. His form has not been good in the back half of the season. He'll be trying to He'll try to end the season on a high in Vegas, or try to turn this around. I would have said if there was damage on the it would have said. So I think it's just a strategy call. Very weird thing. Brett Moma making a move for second, trying to take that spot back. And Takoto up the 4th. Looks like Takoto's pretty quick. Yeah, she has the 3rd fastest lap. Hey, look at this. Alex Gray showing his speed once again with the 2nd fastest lap on the track. Gray has really showed a lot. Gray is showing a lot of potential. Like, he could be a star. Like, he hasn't had the best season, but seeing just how much speed he's shown, Nissan might have found a keeper. Moma definitely pulled the gap out this time. Up to 9/10. Like Moma and Faulkner really need to work together to just try and chase him down. Because if they let him get away if they let him get too far ahead, it's all over. Oh, Francois Chastain is making a move for P12. He looks like he's on the move because he started back in 22nd. Looks like doesn't look like he's struggling. He just had some issues in qualifying. The race pace is definitely there for car number 27. Oh, Barnes still stuck. He's not making the progress that he needs. And this could be trouble for that 87. Don't want to try to move on Rogers, Barnes. Oh, that's going to be a mistake. I think that 87 crew is going to be relying on pit strategy to get up there. Honestly, I think this is going to be over, because don't forget, Barnes needs to lead the most laps. And if MoMA leads the most laps, it's all over. Oh, Barnes froze it wide. Pressure's getting to him. I think he knows that his championship's in dire straits. I think Chastain's about to get in the top 10. Oh, Maldonado with the bump to Kodo. He's not going to let her go without a fight. And I just noticed MoMA's opened the gap to 1.5 seconds, just while I wasn't looking. Like, that is insane. How? How does he do this so consistently? I will say, as amazing as it is to experience a potential generational talent, I'm kind of glad he won't be back in this series next season, because I want to see some more competition. Because that kid is smoking everyone. Alright, we're approaching the halfway point. Gonna be getting a bit closer to pit stops, something to keep in mind. Takoto being forced wide, and Barnes will be fighting to get back in the top 10 here. He's hounding the back of the 20s. He's hounding the 27 and the 5. Needs to get back into this thing. Who is that? That is Faber. Let's see, MoMA versus Nelson versus Paulson versus Jackson. Yeah, that could be a battle. Yeah, that may be a battle we see in the future. Because I mean, Nelson's already getting a full-time ride in the SCS next season. We're seeing a lot of young talent really starting to appear in in the ISCRO ladder. Just some very, very talented young drivers. And Faulkner's starting to fall back a little bit. He's having some issues with some of these drivers. See if he can hold off Gray here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, it's gonna be 3 wide actually. Oh, contact! It's gonna be 3 wide here for P3. Like, they are fighting hard. And it's like after his poor start, Marcel Page is beginning to fight back as he's past Scott and Takoto. Oh, Faulkner swings it wide. Gray on the move. Are we online? Are we online? Okay, that was, okay, that was weird, because I got a message that said OBS disconnected. So, I don't know what's going on with that. That was a little weird. Alright. Resuming here. And Faulkner dropping a little bit. He's having some issues keeping up, but MoMA's pulling away. It looks like it's gonna be. It looks like if you want to beat Kenny MoMA in this race, it's gonna be all about pit strategy. So who knows? Maybe VLA has the right idea here. Just do something completely weird. So something completely insane, and maybe it'll work. Are we gonna see him free wide again? Yes, we are. Maldonado just fighting hard for every bit he can get. Faulkner going way wide. That's gonna get in the sand. And he started, and it looks like the pressure's getting to him now. And Barnes slipping back. I don't know. I don't think he's got anything right now. He may be just waiting for pit stops. But at the front, it's all Kenny MoMA. Moore's still kind of struggling in the back here, along with Vargas, Taylor Decker at the back of the field. Fisher, man, Fisher's just been a little off in these recent few races. I mean, I think he had some. I mean, he was good in Homestead, but by Juarez, he had some issues from what I remember. Doesn't seem to be that quick today either. Yeah, Fisher will have to get these issues worked out when we head into Vegas. Barnes closing in on Austin Rogers. Gonna try and make a move here, probably. Maybe make this one stick. Didn't get a good run. Not the run he needs. See Reed kind of getting a little loose back there. Oh, look at this! Brett was actually a lot quicker than Kenny last time. Actually, Kenny put up a bit of a stinker. All these guys caught. So, maybe it's not over. Brett gained about 6 tenths that time by, so did Gray. Maldonado gained 7 tenths with a personal best. That was a bit of a stinker by MoMA. Of course, he could just be backing it down, waiting for pit stops. Doesn't need to do a whole lot right now. And Barnes completes the pass for P10. Now I'm going to try and chase down AJ Canton for 9th. Looks like MoMA closed in again that time. But at this point, Kenny MoMA has led, I do believe, has led the most laps, which means, at this point, the only thing keeping Kenny MoMA, at this point, I don't believe Barnes can win the championship. Kenny MoMA just needs to bring it home, and he'll be crowned your Junior Series champion. But of course, he wants to finish it off in style. He's almost won half the races this season. Getting a bit closer to the pit cycle. Maldonado trying to move on the outside. Don't know how good that's going to be. That may actually open him up to Faulkner. Things are selling out a bit at the front here. Barnes is under pressure from Chastain. He has just been... Yeah, Barnes just hasn't really had the speed today. He's fighting hard just to stay in the top 10. Now Faulkner kind of closing in there on the 60. Oh, no, Dakota passed him. Right. That's Maldonado up the 4th. Brett MoMA is closing in on him a bit. Well, okay, Kenny pulled away a little that time. It may be a battle of the brothers. Though we'll see. Pit stops can change everything. That'll be the big game changer here, and we'll see if somebody just has a big play that changes the complexion of this race. Brett closed in again that time. He gained another 10th. I think Barnes is about to get passed by Chastain. He did not look good off the final turn, and there he goes. Yeah, Barnes is not having the day he needed. Alex Gray's also pulled away from this group, so he's closing in. I think he's actually faster than Brett MoMA. He's in this situation again. Alex Gray could be fast enough to win this race. Alright, we're going to see any takes on pit road? Yes! Kenny is coming down. Both the MoMAs are. Alex Gray stays out. Faulkner's in. I'm surprised Barnes didn't undercut. He's struggling for pace. It seemed like the right call. Seemed like it would have been a good play. Alex Gray will get a bonus point for leading a lap. Maldonado is the second one to stay out. We've got Page, Takoto, Canton, Scott, Chastain, Barnes, as we've already mentioned, Moore, Faber. Oh, Rogers is really falling back. He's been passed now by Faber and Michtels. Yeah, all these guys back here. Does the 6 have damage? No, I don't think so. Thought he did for a second, but I believe I am mistaken. Oh, I think MoMA had a slow pit stop. I think he just got jumped by Faulkner. Hold on. What happened here? Oh, Faulkner took 2 tires. With that said, I do believe MoMA did have a slow stop. Oh, actually, no, he didn't. It looked like it, but Tristan Faulkner has taken 2 tires, and he's gotten out ahead of Kenny MoMA. That's a bold play, Cotton. We'll see if it works out. Alex Gray's in now. Will anybody else stay out another lap? Yes, I see a BMW. 2 BMWs, actually. Faber, Vargas, And that is Hans Fischer. They'll go another lap. Everyone else is in. So now, where is Faulkner? Look at that gap he pulled. He is determined to make something happen. He's doing everything in his power to try and win this race. Meanwhile, Kenny, yeah, Brett really must have done something on an in-lap or something, because he is way closer to Kenny now. Said, who's coming out? Is Faulkner even going to be the leader? Barnes is coming out. Oh, Kenny Moma's gone way off the track! And they've been jumped by cars as well! I think we've had some strategy calls. Oh, boy. I don't think 4 tires is the way to go. Pontiac has made a blunder. Because all of these guys have taken 2 tires. And actually, look at that time, an 8.9. Great stop for the Maverick crew. But yeah, it is looking like a strategy race. All these drivers took 2 tires. The Pontiacs did not, and they have lost a ton of track position. And I think, yeah, Takoto made a poor call. Rogers is still on pit road. What's going on there? Something wrong? He's lost all of his track position. That's a heartbreak. But that just completely changes. Oh, Alex Gray jumped Faulkner. Or at least I think he did. Did he jump him or just pass him on track? No, he jumped him in the pits. So Alex Gray is your new leader. Chastain had the pits worked out amazingly for Chastain and Canton. Barnes has gained a lot of ground. There's Carla Violet. She pit on lap 3. I don't know if she can make it the rest of the way. And Canton going wide there. And there's a BMW coming out. Did those guys take 2 as well? Yes, they did. So pretty much most of the field took 2 tires. This big strategy blunder for the Pontiac crew. It's going to probably cost them the win. So at the front, it is going to be down to Alex Gray and Tristan Faulkner, I think. Is that Stanton Faber in 3rd? Wow. The overcut might have been the way to go here. Because there's Faber, there's Vargas. Momo sends in the 54. That was extremely aggressive. Jeez. He did not want to lose that position. And Hans Fischer, I think, also gained some ground. Oh, Violet's back in. I don't know what that crew chief was thinking. Like, her crew chief was trying to galaxy brain and it cost her. Maverick, I don't know what, the Maverick crew, I also don't know. Oh, wait. So they took 2 tires and then something happened. And, yep, that's yet another fumble for Maverick. Yeah, the Maverick Junior team has just not had a good first season. And that could have been a good race for Dakota, and it's down the drain. They're gonna be fighting. It's like they'll be fighting just to have 1 car in the top 10. So kind of a disaster. But up front, Alex Gray is going to have 5 laps to go this time. Just needs to go 5 more laps before he can be crowned a Junior Series race winner. And he is quicker than Faulkner. Like that 53 team pulled some witchcraft in the pit lane. Because Faber was nowhere all race. And now, not only is he in 3rd, but he's catching Faulkner. He's faster than Gray. I can't believe Faber's this quick. No, Kenny Momo trying to make some moves. He's working on Francois Chastain for position here. Barnes just passed Vargas for P8. He'll be he's trying. This is gonna be trying. Vargas gonna try and move on the inside. Is he gonna make that one work? He had a great run, powered through the corner. I think he's actually got that spot. Jeez. Like, I don't know what Maverick did, but Maverick completely dropped the ball in this race, because they were looking good, and now it's starting to be questionable if they're even going to have a car in the top 10. And Brandon Barnes choked it in that first turn. Damn, dude. Brett Moma's I think those 4 tires are starting to kick in, though, because Brett Moma is on the move. He's ahead of Kenny. And he's going to fly past Faber without any issues. Oh, yeah, look how much quicker he is. Brett just set a PB, and he is about 4 tenths quicker. So Gray is not safe. If Brett Moma can get out in clean air, Gray is in trouble. Kenny powers off the final turn. He's gonna make the move on Canton for 5th here. Oh, Faber gonna try and make the move here. Can't do it. Could not do it. The 4 tires are just too much. Three laps to go. This has been a remarkably clean race. No incidents. Where is Barnes going? This is a horrible drive for him. Teams definitely be disappointed. I don't think Brett had a good lap that time. Kenny's gonna make the move on Faber now. Great traction. That's the tires coming into play. We'll see if he can clear on the outside, though, because he needs to. I don't know. Kenny got a bit of a run. I don't know if it's enough. 2 laps to go for Gray. Faulkner closed a little that time, but I don't think he'll get there. I don't know if the Momas are going to get there. I think Barnes is the slowest car on track right now. Yeah, that's a train wreck. I just saw him crawling back there. I think Moa made a mistake last time. Well, I don't actually know. He still gained, but he didn't gain enough. Alex Gray was so close like a few weeks ago in Nahuapi. He fought Kenny Moma to the bitter end with an amazing drive and lost out in the end. But this time around, he was fast again, and his team made the right calls in the pits. He may be getting his redemption. White flag in the air for Alex Gray. Faulkner lost a little that time. Brett is flying. He just set a 58.2, but he's not going to have enough time. We'll see if he can make the move on Faulkner. It's basically a battle for second. Brett gonna try and make the move on Faulkner here. Going for the chicane. Yeah, he's not gonna make. Nobody's gonna touch that free car. I think Gray's backing it down a little bit because he knows he doesn't have to push. It's gonna be redemption for Nahuapi. Chevrolet has had a very poor year in ISCRO this season. Contact for second. It's not been a good year in ISCRO for Chevrolet, but they will have a win before the year is out. Alex Gray comes to the line, and he will win it in Provo. His first career win in the ISCRO Junior Series, and it was side by side to the line, and MoMA pips Faulkner for second. That looked like a dead heat. I think Maverick's gonna have a talk with Barnes because he choked that top 10. Every issue that team had just resurfaced. Fuck. But congratulations to Alex Gray. Fantastic drive. Really shown a lot of potential this year, but just didn't have the results to show for it. Well, he does this time. But that is not the big story, because coming on 4th place, that will seal the deal. Kenny Moma is your 2019 ISCRO Junior Series champion. He clinches the title a race early with an absolutely incredible season. I think he would have wanted to win the race and the title, but the strategy just didn't work out. Still a good showing and an absolutely incredible season. It's gonna be exciting to see what Kenny Moma does in the higher levels. of ISCRO. As he works his way up the ladder, we'll be seeing him in PLS next season, and also for a couple of races in the Elite Series. So congratulations to him. What was the gap? Oh my god! Hold on a second. I need to review this second place finish, because according to the timer, it's a dead heat. They're both at 10:67. First I'm gonna save, for anything, I'm gonna save everything. Oh, wait, no, not that. Fuck. Here we go. Save replay. 9. Yeah, basically, I need to review this because I mean, in a previous SCS race, there was a time where there was a dead heat, but the game called it wrong. I may not review this right now. This may be just something I have to do in post. Oh, there's not really any good angles. I don't know. Kyle, does FreeCam work on replays? Yeah, okay, so we can address that after the race. So either way, that's the end of that. Congratulations to Alex Gray on the win and Kenny Moma on the championship. Wow, it's been a very interesting first season of the Junior Series, and it will all be coming to an end next week. And as we head to Las Vegas for the final round, I realize I hadn't gone for the rest of the top 10 though. Yeah, Stanton Faber in 5th. AJ Canton 6th, Francois Chastain 7th after starting 22nd. He'll definitely get the high climber. Tristan Vargas in 8th, Will Michels in 9th, and Hans Fischer around your top 10. But yeah, that's alright there. That is all. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time in Vegas. So I'll be signing off, and I will see y'all next time.